Alright guys, welcome back to my retrospective, a look back at my Let's Plays. We are at part 6 now, and let's look at the next project after looking at 3 forces from before. LP number 42.
Hello, everybody.
Temples of Turmoil, my first playthrough. The latest entry into TK's quest making. This quest, yeah, I was pretty much one of the testers for this quest. It feels pretty, was pretty good at least get involved in something like this. I thought TK has done a pretty good job in his quest making nowadays. And, yeah, Temples of Turmoil was pretty much, I think he took a lot of time with this one than compared to the others. But then again, I didn't know TK at the time he was making Castles of Peril or Islands of Death. I think he was probably like halfway done with this when I started becoming better friends with him. When I say better friends, I mean letting me into Skype calls and whatnot. But, yeah, Temples of Turmoil I thought was very, very well done. It was a good game all in general. The music was pretty good. Everything was pretty good. I wish some things I did for this project were known, like the hurricane patch or screaming at it since it's like I'm in a storm and I want to fight them. And, yeah, Temples of Turmoil, pretty good. Yeah, just me grinding. The music was pretty impressive. I wish some things remained, though, since the game has been heavily updated now and then. It's like he has to keep making changes to this quest, only because of some problems he's finding. Oh well, not everybody can be perfect. I don't blame them. I didn't find it too difficult. I didn't find it too annoying. It was perfectly just right. To the point where I actually played the game again. Now let's look at probably the worst quest I have ever done. Eddy Stroll Day. The intro will say it all.
The quest we're going to tackle is something called Eddy Stroll Day. Now, according to the creator, this is supposed to be part of the day series I did long ago, but this is sort of a spin-off to it. The main series has been done. And the reason I'm doing this quest is because I'm in it. And let me tell you right now, this quest is horrible already. I'll let you guys know that already. To the point where I need a guide to help me. And I've asked the creator's brother, the creator of the Amy Rose series, Eddie de Oliveira.
Oh, hello everybody.
To help me out with this by using the quest editor. Because this quest is gonna freaking bite your head off.
Yeah, well, I ended this quest to like 80 deaths or something, so...
And the fact that I need a guide, folks, already cuts the review in half.
Yep.
But, we must suffer through it, so...
Sadly.
Let me just...
Yeah, pretty much I had to get Eddie involved with this project because if I had no guide in this quest, guys, this quest would be getting a negative out of something because it is just freaking hard. I don't know what Joel was thinking about when he made this. And to have me in it was pretty much like facepalm. It's just horrible. Don't even get involved with this quest. Soundtrack, it's not even memorable for me. Even the soundtrack sucks. See, look at this. What the hell? I don't even want to look at this quest anymore. It's just so horrible. Let's look at a quest that pretty much dominated. The Legend of Amy Rose 2. Oh yes, the second installment of the Amy Rose series. The best one so far. Oh man, this was really fun to play. Amy Rose is always a good game to play. It is always so fun to keep on playing. It's because our adventures are just really memorable, right, Amy? Right, Knuckles? Yeah, Amy, that's right. Ah, boy. Compared to the first one, this one is a lot more easier than ever. I really didn't have any problems with this, and finding all the secrets was just too simple, really. I did test the game out right when it was released. It was pretty much like waiting for a midnight release for all those games. Just the moment Eddie put it out, I was like, okay, let's play. Let's play the game. Let's play. Oh man, I really liked the Amuro series. And this was pretty much the first quest to get a 10 out of 10 rating. A lot of people didn't agree with that, because now they're going to think like, well, now what's Eddie going to have to do to get the next games in the series to keep up with that? Well, really, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, they have to depend on my review just to do a whole lot better. Oh no, the Amuro series is still impressive to this day. Give it a try, guys, if you have not. And now we come to a project that was supposed to be going on, but never continued on. Dark Souls. Yeah, I was really into this game when I was meeting everybody, to the point where I was thinking of starting a series with this. As you see right here, well, see right here, it says Season 1. I had a bunch of characters all ready to do all this, but somehow I just lost interest in the game and never bothered to it. I was going to do it with other people too, and yeah, I just lost interest. All in all, my experience with Dark Souls is very impressive. I wish people understood I wonder if people understand the game, of what you're supposed to do. And I did want to include face cam with this one, just to see my reactions and whatnot. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I did kind of use a little bit of a cheat just to get my level up high and get max life. But that's because I didn't want to grind. I just wanted to get right to this and just enjoy the game as if I was an OP character. Really should get back into Dark Souls at some point. Heck, the third one is already announced, and of course I plan to get that one. Oh well. Maybe later on in the future I'll continue on with this. I don't want to rule it out. I do want to continue playing this game. Huh. Yeah, back when I had my old Afterglow controller, so looking at that. Oh well. That's Dark Souls. And now we come to Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse 3D remake. Yeah, this is when my channel started. This is when I started making big changes to my channel, now thinking about it. Yeah, this is when I started using a new software called Action to record. Castle of Illusion, like I said in the LP, is pretty much the original on the Sega Genesis. Is pretty much the game I'm more familiar with. And this was a blind playthrough of it. It played like the original. It just wasn't redone 3D. I do think it was okay, but the original to me is still probably the better one. I do plan to do it at some point, but who knows when. Like I said, it's the only Disney game I've ever played, and the only Mickey Mouse to add more information. Ah, well. I think it was around here when I started becoming more known, but yeah, to this day I still don't feel like I'm that well known. But yeah, looking at Mickey Mouse, I think my playthrough of it was pretty decent. It's not the best, but yeah, 3D remake of Castle of Illusion. Excellent game. Oh yes. Oop. We should know this quest by now, guys. Link's quest for the Hookshot. The time when I started making hidden projects. Hey, woo, cut that out. Oh boy, Moosh's one quest. Yes, I've seen a playthrough of this quest, and it pretty much just brought to my attention that I should do it. the quest in general is pretty much okay. And yeah, I did suffer a bit of problems. I guess even Moosh himself says the quest is not that. It's still a little bit glitchy and buggy every now and then, and I pretty much just suffered the downside of it. True fact that I don't even think was mentioned, Melee Wizard was supposed to do this project sometime soon. I don't know if he wants me mentioning this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. But when he heard that I was doing it, he kind of pushed it off. So yeah, because of me, he didn't get to do a project. Woo. Well. Yeah, I think this was the first quest I ever did on my new computer that I got here. Amy Rose was the last Zelda Classic quest I did on my laptop. But the quest for the Hookshot I thought was pretty good. I'm kind of thankful for this quest for one thing, in that Moosh actually made a special area for me. At least I'm thankful for that. If you guys saw in the Quest 744, the finale, you heard that I was not very... that I just don't feel accepted into the LP community, in ZZ that is, yet. At least Moosh kind of made that feel better. Moosh, if you're watching, I want to thank you again for including that area. It makes me feel a little bit accepted into the ZZ community. Quest for the Hookshot 2. Moosh has already warned me not to do it because, I guess because of my rage I suffered in this, he doesn't feel like I would have a much better time with 2 than with this one. But I don't blame him for thinking that. I mean, yeah, I've only played a little bit. I haven't played much of 2. Only the first area with the dankum cave the dungeon that you have only 3 hearts and, well, per se 3 hearts. It's more like a health bar now. So yeah, I probably won't be doing 2. Maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but I can't really say. As for the Hookshot, decent game. Okay. And now we come to the first Cast Chaos quest I ever did. Falami, It Means Something. I played this quest a heck of a lot just so I could understand everything. It's definitely, I was like, I saw it and I thought, why not just give it a try? And it looked impressive. Yeah, there's really not much I can talk about with this one other than it's just that good. I still don't understand the whole story of it. Yeah, look for a frickin' 17-line comment from Cast Chaos. Do you really need to put long comments, dude? It's like you're telling us a bedtime story. Not many people know this quest. I don't think pretty much do. But yeah, it's basically just how you play it, and just what kind of ending you'll get, what kind of items you'll get, and everything. I looked at the website that Cast Chaos puts this quest on. I don't understand why PureZZ won't allow him to do it, or does he just choose not to put him there? Anyway, there is a Valami 2. However, I did a trial of that, and I'm confused as utter hell on that one. I heard that you can beat it in like 5 minutes, or you could take a really long time exploring, and well, I don't know about doing the second one, guys. I can't really say at this point. But there are more Cast Chaos quests I do plan to do, like the Ballad series. I said I would be waiting until the DX remake. I may be breaking that rule at some point, because from what Cass says, the co-creator of it, a bit stingy at times with with deadlines. If people want it, he's like, oh, you'll have to wait longer. Seems kind of dickish. But, yeah. Valami, I thought was a pretty impressive quest. Not the best, but, yeah. I don't even remember what score I gave this. I know I gave it a 9-something, because I thought it was impressive. Still to this day, but I have not touched it since the LP, like many games I've done. And now we'll come to the last one that we'll look at for this video, guys. Darksiders. Yeah, pretty much a Legend of Zelda on steroids. As he plays one big dude with a giant sword and just go around to dungeons and kill enemies and whatnot. Yeah, that's what I compared it to. Yeah, a lot of people did like this game, and it was fun for me. I even included a couple guests that thought it was very cool. I wish more people would understand more modern titles I do, because it seems like I said, modern titles to me feel like there's a lackluster in views, as not many people get it. But oh well, I don't blame them. There is a sequel to this, guys, Darksiders 2, but I have not even finished the game to this day yet. I guess because I lose interest at some point. One other thing I remember with this LP was that it was cut short. Well, actually, it had a long delay between, because it was during this LP's life cycle that my grandmother passed away, and I had to have put it on hold. I did record a lot of the next project we'll be looking at in the next video, but coming back to this and always finishing it, excellent. Still a good game to this day. And well, guys, we're gonna stop it there. Join me next time, guys, for our retrospective, when we'll be looking at, let's see, what can I bring up for this one? And I'll be looking at more impressive quests. One that is supposed to be pretty good, but I thought was very bad until the end. A quest dedicated to me. And one quest that's pretty much not like a Zelda quest. Join me next time, guys, when we continue on with our viewing. Retrospective, a look back at my Let's Plays, to be continued.